Up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Moriarty the Patriot chapter 66. And because this is my first live reaction for this series, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the series so far and then dive right into chapter 66. But before I get to that, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. Like, we're talking hyperspeed, panic attack levels of struggle up, and yeah, if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. And I'm so hyped to cover this series because this manga is part of what I like to call the Holy Mystery Trinity, which is basically Detective Conan, Ron Kamanahashi, Deranged Detective, and Moriarty the Patriot. And I got into this series because I saw a while ago, this was, I think, at least a year ago, that it was getting an anime adaptation, and I had the series on the back burner for a minute, and recently I finally got into it and binge read it, and I fucking love this series, and I even live tweeted it too. And this series is everything. I mean, we got to see the relationship build between Moriarty and Sherlock Holmes. And, I mean, we got to see how MI6 is formed, how, James Bond came to be. And James Bond is a woman, so Hollywood, your ass got beat by that. And this bromance between Holmes and Moriarty is freaking everything. I love it, and I'm not gonna lie, it just makes me think of Ron in a way, because Ron is the son of, or he is the descendant of Holmes and Moriarty, so it totally makes me think of that, of Ron Kodahashi. And where we're at now is very interesting, because we're after the whole situation where, you know, a revolution has happened in London, and we're definitely out of the country now. And I really am so excited because we have the Moriarty family reunited, the Holmes are reunited, and also Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid works for U.S. intelligence, which I fucking love. I love that shit. And we also had an appearance of Charles Dickens last chapter. I'm waiting to see Virginia Woolf up in this bitch. Anyways, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this month. A dinner party where both camps come together. Come together right now. Yeah, they're coming together. Ooh, that looks delish. Good. To live is to be allowed, to be alive, and for that we give our thanks. Yes. Oh, we're getting a Thanksgiving chapter. This chapter is titled Unforgiven and Thanksgiving. And then we have the former butler, Mr. Jack Renfield, as well. Oh yeah, Mr. Jack Renfield is Jack the Ripper. I forgot about that too. We got Jack the Ripper. And as well as the brilliant engineer and machine enthusiast, Mr. Von Herder. Is that everyone? Only Mr. Herder has a note beside his name. Oh, that's what I've got to get along with. It's hard enough just to remember all the names. This is nerve-wracking. But Mr. Bond there is Miss Adler, right? At least we'll know one person at the party. Dude, I swear, if we get, I'm really hoping the, part of me really wants the Holmes-Adler ship to happen. Or, you know, the Holmes-Bond ship to happen, because let's be real, it's there. The chemistry's there. If it does happen, I'll lose my fucking shit. But anyways, well, although he looks different now, he's still the same as ever. I hope he'll be happy to meet the two of you again. Indeed. You know, for all them sheep that talk about pronouns and stuff like that, mofo, you should be happy. You sheep will be happy with this. So yeah, Hollywood, your asses got beat to the punch. Did. Because Bond is, well, technically you can't say that, nah. No, we're not going to have this. It'll be nice if he notices that this is the... That's the dress he picked out! That this is the dress he picked out as Miss Adler in the past! Oh my god, it is! Yes. Oh my God. To begin with, I wonder if he'll remember me at all since we only met for a few hours. I have the same concern too. Welcome everyone. We've been looking forward to meeting you. Same here. Wait a minute. Did Watson shave? Thank God. I just noticed this. Watson, thank God you shaved that stupid mustache. I fucking hated that mustache. Yay! I see you've worn that dress today, as I thought it suits you perfectly. Yay! You noticed. Mr. Bond. Oh, Miss Hudson. Thank goodness you really are alive. Aw, I'm sorry. I'd always wanted to see you again, but it's all right. I'm just happy to be able to talk to you again like this. Yeah, I have to say this because mofos will, first of all, it'll piss me off if I don't say it, is that you have mofos talk about identity politics and all this shit all the time, and like the identity just defines them. That's why I said I'm not going to get into this shit because it'll piss me off and it'll drive me nuts. But look at this. They don't give a shit. Bond is a bomb-ass character. Bond is a bomb-ass character. It don't matter. It don't matter about how Bond identifies that. They don't, use Adler with Bond. They just call him Bond and all that shit. And also Bond is a kick-ass written character to boot. So it don't even matter. In Hollywood, this is how it's goddamn done. You don't force your identity bullshit down our throats. Mr. Bond, I'm glad to see you're well. Same here. Thank you, John Cunn. It really has been a while. Still as handsome as ever, I see. Oh, not at all. Compared to you, Mr. Bond, I'm just Mr. Sherlock. Sorry, Lewis. It's not like we're complete guests here, yet all the preparations have been left to you guys. Let's see. Not that this will make it any better, but I brought some fruits. Since one of the guys who's coming is really good at peeling, cutting, and eating these. It's romance! Thank you very much. Liam. Dude, seriously, can we cut Holmes's hair? Sherlock's hair needs to be cut so bad. I know I want to talk because I need to cut my hair too. I hate my hair. I want to cut that hair so bad. Someone needs to just go up there, cut that hair, and donate it to Locks of Love. Oh, so you're already here, Patterson. Oh, hi, Patterson. Sorry for making you work so hard, old man. Still, you don't seem to have aged one bit. It can't be that you've been sucking the lifeblood out of Pretty Woman now, can it? Though your fellow detective inspector does look his age. Really now? Oh, he's implied reference to Lestrade. Yes. It sure has been a while since he's made that kind of face. Look how happy he is. That smile had vanished once the plan went into full swing, even though he'd been the type to smile a lot back then. Yeah, he'd been a carefree, cheerful lad ever since he was a boy. Dude, he's as expected of you, old man. You've served him way longer. I'll tell you one thing, Patterson. You're the only one who talks to me like that. So what's your point? Isn't Moran the same too? Sorry to interrupt. Mr. Watson, Miss Hudson, welcome and thank you for joining us today. Although we've only spoken once before at Mr. Sherlock's funeral, on behalf of everyone, I'd like to thank you both for your help in what happened 3 years ago. Not at all. You mentioned help, but we really didn't do any. Oh, it goes without saying for Mr. Sherlock, seeing as he'd saved my brother, but from what I understand, it was only with support from you both that he was able to do so. No, his decision to do that hadn't been entirely his own. If anything, I should be apologizing for having written about your brother in that way. I don't mind it. Mr. Lewis, the final guests have arrived. Hello. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. No worries, you're right on time. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henry Antrim. My name is Louis James Moriarty. My older brother has told me about you. Feel free to call me Bill. son. Is this the first time you've met as well, Mr. Mycroft? Actually, I bumped into him before during some low-level talks held between Britain and America. He was just telling me earlier about the circumstances by which the two of them had been rescued and so on. Ponytail Senpai's the spitting image of him, so I knew right away. I don't have such an unpleasant look in my eyes, you know. Oh, Fruits, you really are thoughtful, Ponytail Senpai. Dude, I am so glad I started covering this manga on this chapter because it's Billy the fucking kid. I know I wish I would have covered it sooner, like when they got rescued, but motherfucker, I'm glad that Billy the kid's here. Holy shit. They are all for you, all right? Then what's my share? Suppose 90% is for William Cud. Don't just assume it's all for Liam. But it's true, ain't it? So that's Billy the kid. Yes, it's Billy the fucking kid! A marksman were known for his quick draw, even on this side of the pond. I'd always wonder what kind of chap he'd be. He really does look like a kid, doesn't he? Oh my god, he does. I love, dude. I'm so happy Billy is here. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see him. Bang! Billy the motherfucking kid! Yes! I swear if we see Annie Oakley up in this bitch, I will die. Moran's like, what the fuck, bro? The preparations are now complete. Well then, if everyone's here, shall we begin? With that, let's turn on the music. Yee, amazing, what's going on? It's as if we're listening to an orchestra right in the Queen's Hall. Oh, that's some wonderful feedback. Could you be the genius engineer, Mr. Herder? Indeed, I am a genius. It appears your own deductive abilities rival those of the Holmes family's second son, Mr. Assistant. You just can't wait to know how this works. That's the kind of expression you're making, no? Indeed, please tell me! Pray take a look around the room. Gramophones? On closer inspection, they're everywhere, and it seems they're each playing different sounds. Precisely, 6 gramophones have been evenly positioned across the room. Because they've been synchronized to play at the exact same time, you hear a stereophonic sound just as if an orchestra was playing in this very room. That's pretty goddamn smart. This is the Herder Atmos 5.1 CH sound system! Yes! Yes! The world's newest, most cutting-edge acoustics environment found nowhere else on Earth. Herder, you are fucking brilliant, my man. By the way, the 0.1 CH refers to the gramophone specifically in charge of producing low-frequency sounds. Kind of like a subwoofer, basically. Mr. Assistant? Fantastic! What a phenomenal invention! Please tell me more! I know! I don't blame him for, like, freaking the fuck out. Of course, my good sir. I know if any of you were in Watson's shoes, you would be freaking out, too. Oh, God. You know, Herder, isn't the music a little too loud? Oh, what a bind indeed. This is why those who simply do not understand, well... The music is certainly wonderful, but for a dinner venue, it does feel just a little too loud. You're right, I had just had the same thought myself. I'll turn it down right away. Herder never listens to anyone besides Master Well, and yet he's deferring to him just like that? Dr. Watson, as I thought, you're no ordinary man. Without a doubt, he's a genius at winning over other geniuses. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, dude. The translation note is great. This is the life skills acquired after living with Sherlock. Yes. Oi, Albert. What are you doing here? This is where the old man and the others were assigned, you know. I could ask you the same thing, Colonel. I couldn't find you anywhere, so I went looking. No! Don't tell me you've been cooking! Oh, shit. This is bad. Now that I've been discovered, I have no choice. Oh no, an Albert special! Oh god, this is bad! As a surprise, I thought of treating everyone to a special dish of mine later. I'm looking forward to seeing the delight on their faces. Oh, with this guy, it's the lack of malice that makes it so much worse! I have no idea what will happen to me later. Oh no! Before we begin the toast, I'd like to say a few words. As both our guests are aware, during these 3 years, MI6 has been operating under a new structure. The reason for that is because we've committed sins which cannot be forgiven. In all conscience, we do not deserve to stand in the same room as you both. However, we have dedicated our lives in service of Great Britain. We intend to face forward and live on to atone for our sins in every way we can. Certainly, oh my gosh. Certainly, no matter what it may be, I believe that a crime once committed will never disappear. Oh, John said this to Sherlock in chapter 48. Yeah, he did. That's right. However, to decide to face squarely up to one's sins rather than run away, such people have my sincere respect. That is true. If you if you, basically he's saying, if you own up to your shit and, like, instead of running away from it and for example, putting the blame on someone else, that's mad respect. John, you can't take back what you've done. That's precisely why what matters most right now is the future. To not be trapped in the past and consider how you will live from here on and what you will do. I think that's what it's all about. It is. Can't be trapped in the past. You gotta move forward. Figure out what you're going to do next. So, God, it's hard, man. It is. Thank you very much, Dr. Watson. I'd like to express my gratitude on behalf of everyone present. Your words have been firmly etched into this heart. No, I'm sorry for talking so pompously all of a sudden. And to think this is what I kept telling Sherlock over and over about. Our food's getting cold. Is everyone ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy yourselves tonight. Cheers! Cheers! Yeah! Dude, that looks delicious. Oh my God, it looks yummy. This art is fantastic. Oh, I got another drinking contest. Damn, look at all that wine. Sherlock, won't you tell us that story now about your time in... Oh, yes. Let's get to the good shit. About your time in New York? All right, where to begin? Guys, you ready? Let's go! After Billy rescued us and I awoke on the ship, we finally arrived in New York. Under the cover of a local detective agency, I'd taken on many jobs from the United States government, and like this, a few months had passed. I'd finished my work for the day and returned to the hospital where Liam lay asleep. The story of those... No! This is going to be good. So the story of those 3 blank years... Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I am fucking stoked. There are some notes here. There are some translation notes that I really kind of want to mention in particular. The one I do want to mention is this one. Is the Miss Adler and Mr. Bond one. Thank you, translators, for this. In Japanese, the 2 names are just Adler-san and Bond-san, but because honorifics in English are gendered, the distinction between them is greater in translation. So they're just that. They're not gendered, which I think is good. It says, yeah, that's what it is. But anyways, that makes me feel a little bit better to see that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to mention here. Oh, here's more about the honorifics, which I think... do I want to mention these? I'll mention this one at least. So what they did, the translator did here for Watson is, for Watson-san, Dr. Watson, since addressing him as Mr. Watson would have been considered disrespectful in Victorian times, and Wilbur was shortened to Master Will here instead of Young Master Will to make Jack's line flow better. Also, this is technically the proper way boys would have been addressed in the Victorian era too. So I'm very happy about that. Okay, God. That makes me feel a little bit better. It does. But anyways, I'm really excited that we're getting into the missing years now. I think this is actually a great transition to this. First of all, this dinner party, everything. I'm glad that Billy the Kid is here. I'm so fucking hyped for this. I am. This is a great setup. I love that, that we got the reunion here. I am. I'm so happy with this. But this right here, though, this transition of going in, and I love this look between Billy and Holmes. I love this. It's great, but we're gonna get into what happened when William and Sherlock were in New York during that 3-year time skip. I'm really excited for this. I think all of us have been wanting to know what the fuck happened. So this is going to be good shit. What I'm looking forward to seeing is I can't wait to see what's the U.S. intel system is like, and all that shit. I can't wait to see if we're gonna get because we've seen the pigeon for Charles Dickens, obviously. I hope we get to see like more characters based off of American authors and characters from American novels as well. I think that would be very interesting to see if we're going to go in that direction or not. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That's a good question, though. Which authors and characters from said books would you like to see? Because remember, we are in the Victorian era, so you got to consider the time as well. You got to look at the authors, I'm talking about American authors and characters from said books of those authors. So like this can't be like Fitzgerald and shit, even though that would be fucking boss. I'd love to see some Fitzgerald and some Gatsby. That'd be boss as hell. But nah, that's too far ahead. But I'm very curious what you guys think. I wouldn't mind seeing like some Virginia Woolf up in here. That would be boss. But we'll see. We'll see what we get up in here. God, I can't wait to see what like the CIA and the FBI are gonna be like. Oh, it's gonna be so good, so good. Oh my God, this will be great. Anyways, very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Moriarty the Patriot content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, find me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.